slow down real fast just for the mic to not have any random crappy sounds. Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Yuen Long Yip Street bus terminus right now and ready to take Route 69. According to the caption, the best number low. Yes, that's clearly a joke. Again, you know how much I'd like to actually make that 69. Make the joke about number 69, but here it is, Route 69. Ready to go. It's actually a very useful route. Recently come out around a year or two. So this thing is like 1 to 2 years old for this route. Very new. So that's why the buses used on this are also very decent. E6X over there. The last one that left was a V6X, which is decent, but I just let it go. I could have filmed that one, but I just let it go because I'm not ready to film. So that's why I just rated another one. Today is very cold up here in the new territories. Especially for new territories, it's actually minus 2 to 3 degrees extra compared with Kowloon. So quite cold up here. So we're ready to take Route 69. According to the caption, my best number low. So that's why, let's do it. Now, Yip Street bus terminus, technically completely nothing. There are only 3 routes here. So basically three routes here, 1, 2, and 69. So 69 is the main one. Every 20 minutes there'll be one bus. And the other regular one is actually E36A, which is by Long Win. So it's go to Tung Chung. Regular services, not as great as, oh my gosh, Saturday, 61 hour per bus for Saturday and Sundays during that period of time. Wow, that's terrible. This thing goes to Tung Chung. Oh, bus coming in. Long Win arrived, E36A. It's just going to Tung Chung. So here's our 69 arriving. Another V6X. Nice. Another V6X, very brand new. You can see the license plate. YC is very brand new license plate. Ready to film this one. And that one doesn't actually go to the airport. So that's why recently, due to some of the route changes and relocating the routes for Long Win, KMB actually needs to borrow some of their V6X over to serve for Long Win. But unfortunately is that KMB doesn't actually have luggage rack for their buses. Long Win, all buses have luggage rack, but KMB doesn't have luggage rack. So that's why they're swapped over. 5 V6X that's swapped over from KMB can only run on the Long Win routes that actually doesn't go to the airport, including this one, E36A, and the other ones are named as E31, which is Chin Wan to Yatung Estate, which is the same thing, and E32A, which just goes to Tung Chung Ferry Pier from Kwai Fong. Those doesn't go to the airport, so that's why the KMB ones will be running on these 3 routes, but the other ones all goes to the airport, so they have to have the luggage rack. So ready to take 69, the desto has changed, YC9937, let's ready to get on board. Let's go and check out the route real fast before we actually take this thing. 19 stops, including terminus, so 18 stops we need to take. Now the other direction is actually only 11 stops, excluding terminus, so including terminus is 12 stops, including here is 19. So, but because this way actually we need to loop a longer distance inside Yuen Long before we rush up to Shui Wai. It's an express up to Shui Wai. And a very decent timetable. 15 to 20 minutes every single day. So right now it's 20 minutes per bus every single day. And it's only $5. Look at the price. Wow, this is so cheap. $5 just for this express service rush up. You don't even need to take light rail. Now the thing is, looping inside Yuen Long is pretty miserable. So I'll show you the map on the phone. I don't have data right now. I can actually connect with the Wi-Fi for the V6X here. Let's go and do that. Hang on. Alright, so I'm showing you the map here. This is the loop that we need to deal with inside Yuen Long. Look at this massive things. We need to loop here. This is actually for you to just connect with the main route if you want to take it out to the main road. And it will loop back up this way and then pass all that areas. It's actually pretty similar to a route that we filmed with MTR bus. So that's why basically this is also basically KMB set it up to compete with MTR, because they want to compete with the MTR bus route that actually linked with Yuen Long West, because Yuen Long West, that thing is literally 5 minutes per bus for the MTR bus. So that's why they try to compete with that with this Route 69. So the price is also pretty similar, so that's why. And then Rush Express up straight to Shui Wai North, which connects with Wetland Park, which is a place that you should be going if you actually are a tourist coming up here. Also good for enthusiasts to come because you can take light rail. Because you have to take light rail if you actually want to go up there, except if you can take buses. But if you want to take light rail, of course you should take light rail because it goes up to Redland Park and loop around a little bit, just a few stops, and straight down to Shui Wai Town Centre to terminate. Right there, which is actually right next to Tin Wing light rail stop. Now that's this way. I'll show you the other direction. The other direction has significantly less loops. So you see? So you can see this is the same up there, same route up there in Shui Wai. Oh my gosh, focus please. Same route up in Shui Wai. But the express is also the same. And then you can see how little loop it does. It actually excludes one of the sections. It excludes this little section right here, this little spot near Tong Tao Chin Y over there. Now we need to loop that area as well. So that's why it's significantly shorter the other direction. But route take 69, let's get ready to go. Thank you so much. Let me check out who requested this. Thank you so much. The MLR's Productions for this request here. And let's get up there and get started. Alright, departure on YC9937. Very, very brand new bus. And that's one stop. This stop actually is the same name as the terminus, Yip Street, same name. So please hold the handrail. Okay, so we've passed through a few stops already. Now it's back to keep on going with the loop here. Actually, I want to say is earlier on, because I took a few buses come in here. I took 968 across the harbour. Miserable price, $25.70. But then I changed the Thailand tunnel for 268C, which goes to Long Ping Station, which is close by. It's a free interchange, so that's why it's just over $25.70 to get into Long Ping from across the harbour. And then I walk up here to took this one, also gave me an interchange, so that's why it's also free. So overall I took 3 buses and only counted 1 trip, so still $25.70. I got up to Shui Wai now. Perfect. So still free of charge. I tapped the card and it says 0, so that's why. 下一站係上豪庭. The next stop is Run Regent Place. 下一站是上豪庭. 下一站係元朗大橋村. The next stop is 太橋村元朗. 下一站是元朗大橋村. Oh, just Tai Kyu Chun. Don't even actually have Yuen Long on it. Wow, that's such a weird announcement. Just like binding words together instead of actually having a real announcement. Yeah, quite a lot of loops inside Long Ping here, so that's why. But after Long Ping is straight up to Shui Wai North. So here's Long Ping Station. Right back out now. Now Long Ping Station bus terminus is not even close to Long Ping Station. It's actually 300 meters away, which is basically the distance between Cannington Station and Cannington bus station right now. And here's the stop. Later on we're actually going to loop past this point again, but we're going to skip the stop. Oh, we're not going to loop again. Okay, never mind. The next stop is Ping Chuang Path. 下一站是平昌径. And here's the stop, anyone? Wow, literally no one is taking. What the hell? Probably they all took the the MTR bus. Ôi. A little late on the start there, but that's fine. So like I said, we're looping a lot, so that's why we're just going to be basically looping around the whole Yuen Long area. B1 here to Lok Ma Chau station for crossing the border. Insane frequency. Literally I saw like 3 consecutive B1s earlier on. More lights. 下一站係香港家庭計劃指導會. The next stop is the Hong Kong Family Planning Association. It's the Family Planning Association of Hong Kong. 下一站是香港家庭计划指导会. This 836 going to Kam Sheung Station here. Anyone boarding? Yep. Probably gonna miss the light though because of the stop. Just kidding, only one dude boarded. And traffic jam on the main road. Oh, at least please, can you cross the light first? Thank you. And back out to the main road. This is just a loop. There's no point of this. It's just a loop. So. $53 single decker, the absolutely miserable route. 下一站係元朗廣場. The next stop is Yuen Long Plaza. This is the stop for you to change to other routes if you want to go out. 下一站是元朗廣場. 請緊握扶手. Please hold the handrail. 請握扶手. Oh man, traffic jam. This is not good. Although this is a very short route, so we'll finish right away this loop. And then we're straight up to Shui Wai North. Shui Wai North is not too bad, although we do need to loop a little bit. There's another very decent V6X over there, but they don't call them V6X. I think they call them like EV6X or something because of long winds, so they call them a little bit differently. Oh man, terrible minibus over there. Spotted that one. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Oh, it's just a light, but the freaking stops all along this road, so ended up with everything jammed here. Oh my gosh. And we missed the light again. Alright, here's the Yuen Long Plaza stop. So that's why you see traffic jams literally murdering this thing. So that's literally murdering the route. So that's why light rail is like the best choice if you just want to go up to Shui Wai. Just take light rail, seriously. There's 761p which gets you up to Shui Wai, so. Plus no traffic jam for light rail. Except red lights. That's the one and only thing that can actually stop a light rail from moving. It's just the red lights. But here, every single car. Oh my gosh, look at that trash minibus at the front. Training bus. That is a regular bus, but it's just using for training today because there are seats on it. If there are seats on it, then it's actually a normal bus. If there are no seats on it, then it's actually basically a. Oh my gosh. Ugh. LPG. Return left at the front. Left, right here. We just need to surf that stop, so that's why we come up here. Now we turn back out. And here's Yuen Long West bus terminus, which this is where the MTR bus starts service. There's over there, K73. I filmed that one last time. insane frequency, 5 minutes per bus, which is basically competing with the 69 here. I mean the other way around. 69 is competing with him. 下一站係康水樓。The next stop is 康水 House. 下一站是康水樓。Returning right? No, left. So the K73 goes the other way around instead of actually going this way because it needs to loop around Longping Station. But we already finished looping Longping Station, so that's why no need. We just go back this way. We go back to the exact same spot that we just were earlier on with the Family Planning Association. Then I need to do another light rail journey to actually connect with my next bus filming. That will be pretty miserable actually. That one's a longer route. K73 going back to Yuen Long West direction. And this is where we just were at the stop. We're skipping the stop this time. So we don't serve it anymore. Even though there are people waiting there, we won't serve it. Which is not like in Perth. Which is not like in Perth that we actually you can serve the stop again, but we won't stop it, we won't serve because drivers are very strict with their rules. When the stop has passed, it's passed. So very late reaction because I'm putting on my lip balm. But that's okay, it's just like turning parts that got cut out. Here's Hong Shui House, anyone waiting? No one. Oh yes, there's someone. This route is very underutilized. What the hell? It's such a good route and then no one uses it. Now the KMB K73 is $4.80 if you pay with cash. If you pay with Octopus card, because it's actually MTR, so that's why they give you 90% discount if you actually use Octopus card. So it's $4, I think $4.60 for that one. But it's not really that big of a difference compared with $5 here. And now we turn back up to the exact same spot that we just were. We turned there earlier on to loop the loop. Now we finished the loop. Now we're back at Longping Station. Now for the other direction, it does turn down there just to serve the Family Planning Association stop, and then we'll turn back up here instead of actually going to the main road. But we need to go to the main road, so that's why. Yeah, there are two directions on here. One going to Longping, the Yip Street, and then this is the stop going up. There's the Yip Street stop at the back. You see that one up there? Yuen Long Yip Street. This one's for Shui Wai direction, so we're stopping here. 下一站係月平村, Longping Chun Yip Ping Lau. The next stop is Yip Ping House, Longping Estate. 下一站是朗平村月平楼. And there's that route over there, K66, going up to Tai Tong, which is a hiking spot served by MTR bus. Very, very popular during autumn. What the hell is this announcement? So that K66 is very full when it's actually during like October and November, because it's the hiking season, October and November, autumn in that area. And then in Tai Tong, that country park, it is the season for the maple leaves to actually start to grow and come out. So that's why everyone just rushed there to take photos. So that's why they actually have special routes instead of just having the K66 to serve the area, because the K66 doesn't actually go straight to the country park. You actually need to walk around, like after you get off, 10 minutes up the hill to get to the country park. So that's why they set up an express non-stop, one stop straight over K66A to go straight to where the country park entrance is for the K66A. So that's why a lot of people will rush and pack the bus, literally completely full since you actually board here. So but K66 actually starts from underneath Longping Station right here instead of actually at the bus terminus, which is over there. We turn left here. 下一站係惠州學校. The next stop is Waichao School. 下一站是惠州學校. I'm not trolling with the announcement. That's exactly what I heard earlier on. Literally stupid, that Chinese announcement. I mean the English one. Waichao School. What the fuck? There's a stop there. skip. We only have a few more stops and we actually rush up to Shui Wai. Thanks, KMB. Thanks. 下一站係朗屏村珠屏樓。The next stop is Chu Ping House, Long Ping Estate. 下一站是朗屏村珠屏樓. Now we actually did K73 last time, which is actually a very similar path with this. I could have done the other direction, but I really want to do all of the stops instead of actually the fast route. Anyone boarding? This guy doesn't hail, so nope. Oh, this route's so underutilized. The next stop is Long Ping Estate Bus Terminus. 下一站是朗屏村总站. So many MTR buses serving this place with like very little amount of KMBs. This route terminates at Long Ping Estate 688, going to Tingyi. I think that's the only route that terminates here, isn't it? Oh man, where the hell can we go? Oh my gosh, where the hell can we go? This is like completely jammed up here. I mean 76K also terminates here. Oh my gosh, this is so jammy over here because of K60. Why there's a K66 here? K66 doesn't start here. Or does it start here? I think it starts here. M0 500, 530. Just the number of the bus. Yeah, K66 terminates here. This is where it starts service. MF69. Anyone boarding? Yes, one. Wow, this route is so underutilized. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, you look at the amount of white buses here for MTR. Yep, don't confuse, these are the routes that are actually done by MTR. So they're basically connecting up here for all of the MTR stations for Tuen Ma Line. Oh man, no lights here, it's just basically we need to turn out. We don't have our own lanes, so that's why. See, cars are actually just using the same lane as we do, so that's why it's causing massive delays here with the stupid route, the path over here. Oh man. Alright, done with that. Very soon we'll go up to Shui Wai. I think like one more stop and then it's Shui Wai. We have change of fares inside Shui Wai, so weird. So pointless to change the fares. Another weird really generated announcements. 下一站係朗屏路鳳池村. The next stop is鳳池村 Long Ping Road. 下一站是朗屏路鳳池村. The Cantonese and Mandarin announcements are so weird. They're really randomly generated. K74. There's a lot of different KMB routes. I mean the K routes. Now you guys might be thinking, serving an MTR station, why the hell is using K, not M? Because actually these buses are originally by KCR. And these stations before were part of KCR West Rail. So that's why they have the word K on it instead of actually M. That's the last stop. Next is change of fares and Shui Wai North. 下一站設有分段收費。Oh my gosh. And you hear that English announcement. Oh, we have 269D. This thing is absolutely miserable because all of the routes that comes from Tin Shui Wai just go straight to Tai Lam Tunnel without actually serving Yuen Long. But 269D will come down from here and serve Yuen Long, which passed through the main road that you just saw earlier on. Miserable. 下一站係濕地公園路。The next stop is Wetland Park Road. 下一站是湿地公園路。Change of fares. So just check out the captions, the subtitles. Remember to turn them on. You can see the fares. So I'll say it right now because if you guys turn it on right now, you have missed the fare. So it's $4.20 right now after the change from $5. So 80 cents dropped. And then we have another pointless change of fares at the end, which is so dumb, that one. And here's the express straight up to Tin Shui Wai, which is just over there. So we take Tin Shui Wai North. All of the normal routes that goes express from the city in here is actually from, we will loop around the whole place. So it will drop down right there. But we don't drop down right there. Now K73 actually drops down right there. So that's why. But we're faster. We don't loop there. So now we don't have actually a bus company just for new territories. So it's basically KMB serving it. So it's basically Kowloon motor bus company serving new territories. And of course city bus routes as well. Basically bus companies are mostly serving everywhere now. It's not really restricted to an area. But KMB of course mostly is in Kowloon and new territories. City bus is mostly across the harbour, with some exceptions of routes actually in Kowloon and of course the cross harbour routes. Yep, we literally just go straight all the way to where Wetland Park is and return in. Very, very quick. It's just like the 967 that I filmed one time. Ooh. Wow, the upper deck is so empty. Only 3 dudes, including me. Okay, we got some terrible frequencies coming up. Look at that. 1 minute, it says our bus, 1 minute. And then 27. What? 26 minutes for the next one. Probably some delays. And you can see actually at the back. Do you see those buildings at the back? That is Shenzhen, yes. I was just there across the border over there at that little spot actually, which is Shenzhen Bay Park. And I saw all these buildings over here across the border. And then I can actually connect with the Hong Kong network across the border at that Shenzhen Bay Park. So that's why it's very cool. We have taken a shot of the sunset over there. Very, very beautiful. So. And here's Wetland Park Road. Right here with these fancy buildings. And then Wetland Park is literally right next door, which got completely ruined. Wetland Park businesses completely destroyed and ruined by these buildings, by these residential areas, because these are newly built. And then they build right next to Wetland Park. So ended off people don't even need to pay the entry fee. They can already see the whole Wetland Park. So ended off basically Wetland Park I think is pretty screwed because of these buildings, because people don't even need to leave their house. They can just stay inside their flat and then look out from the window, even if they mostly have balconies here. They look out from their balcony and they can literally see the whole Wetland Park. They don't even need to pay for the entry fee. Shenzhen Bay Port minibuses, all LPGs. Yeah, new territories, especially up here, absolutely miserable, these minibuses. None of them are actually good, except the Route 44 in Tuen Ma Line that I saw and I said one time. Here's the light rail track. 下一站係香港濕地公園. Here's the entrance to Wetland Park. The next stop is Hong Kong Wetland Park. 下一站是香港湿地公园 and here's Wetland Park stop for light rail. There's a light rail coming in, 706 phase 1 coming in here. And then this is why I said that Wetland Park's completely ruined, because look at these buildings. If you live in that one over there, that one, literally right next to Wetland Park, and you stare directly out from your balcony or window, you can see Wetland Park. So what's the point of even paying the entry fee? Oh, that's 706 phase 4? What? What? That is a huge C right there. Wow, that's a huge C. Really huge C over there. Oh, usually they just use phase 1 or phase 2. And now no more phase 2. I guess they have to put some phase 4 on here, which is huge C, definitely. I've never seen that yet. Sorry about actually talking too loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's still people here. I talk way too loud. Hang on. Now, one time I did actually got stopped by a passenger saying that I talk way too loud. So, I will talk a little bit softer now. 下一站係天日村一潭樓。The next stop is Yat Tam House, Tin Yat Estate. 下一站是天意村一潭樓。We have Tin Yat terminus for a lot of routes of light rail at the front, and they don't need to go here. Now here, this is where K73 terminates. Here at Tin Hang Estate, K73 will terminate inside, which it loops quite a long ways, but we don't terminate here, we go to the town center stop. Another way late one, damn. Okay, stop here, and there's Tin Yat terminus for the routes. Phase 5 coming in, 706. Nice. So basically now, because of phase 2 are completely withdrawn, so that's why they're just randomly putting things on the things now. Before, only phase 1 and phase 2 runs on 706 with random phase 3s, and phase 3, phase 4 and phase 5 run on 705. But now, because of phase 2 are completely withdrawn, so that's why they're just randomly putting things. So they don't even care anymore. And here's the stop for the circular routes of Shui Wai. And 761P terminating phase 1. So we'll stop at the main platform and then stop again at the terminus spot. K73 going back to Yuen Long. 下一站係天富苑欣富閣. The next stop is Yan Fu House, Tin Fu Court. 下一站是天富苑新富阁. Jingle bells, jingle bells. And then after the stop, the next stop is the most ridiculous price change. Oh my gosh, what is with that other bus? 30 minutes now. Oh man, the delays are getting there. People getting off probably don't know when we're bored, because literally Tin Shui Townsend is just at the front there. We got another phase 1 here. Next stop is the most ridiculous price change, because that's the last stop before the terminus, and then they change the fares. Like, what the hell? 下一站設有分段收費。下一站係天悅村。The next stop is 天悅 Estate. 下一站是天悅天悅村。Changed to $3.70 from $4.20. So 50 cents drop. Like, why? And after that is the terminus, Tin Shui Wai Town Center. and a single decker MTR bus K74 over there. And here's Tin Phu Bus Terminus. Anyone getting off? Nope. Next stop is the terminus. 下一站係天水圍市中心巴士總站. The next stop is Tin Shui Wai Town Center Bus Terminus. Oh, they don't have the bus terminus. Anyways. And crossing the light rail track, because there are lights here to control the things, so that's why they don't even need actually a level crossing right there. They don't even have gates. So, and this is where Tin Shui Wai Town Center is, inside, behind, of course, not inside this construction site over here. And it's literally right outside of Tin Wing light rail stop, which is right here, Tin Wing. So later on, I'm just going to use Tin Wing. And turn right, terminating. Now technically quote-unquote town center, it's just basically here there are more hotels and bigger shopping centers, so that's why they call them town center. Phase 5 here, that's the 706 that we saw earlier on. I mean phase 4, there's a phase 5 behind. And no, not cutting. That's fine. Turn in and terminating. Now still better than that 969, which is stupid. Literally start from Tin Shui Wai Town Center, loop around all these estates, and then go back to Tin Shui Wai Town Center terminus. It doesn't stop again, but it's just drove on the outside, which is so stupid. Why not just actually get on at that stop instead of actually looping the whole thing? And go into the terminating spot, 69M at the front. That one goes to Kwai Fong Station. And here we are. Made it up here. I don't know how long did we took, but we made it up here. Don't tell me you just need to drop off right here. Wow, this window sucks. Let's see, my local route 269B going to Hong Kong. Sometimes I do take it, but most I don't take it here because I'd rather just take a Tin Shui Wai station. So, but that's a good route for me to go home because it's actually cheaper to take that than taking Tuen Ma Line. And here's the stop right there. Getting off. Looks like I'm the one and only one that actually got off there. So, and there he goes. Don't know what he's gonna do next, but there he is, going over the layover now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time.